She walked this stage. As a regional director. She's our brand new regional director. Guys, I never had a female regional director on my team. So she's the first ever HPU female regional director on our team here today. And she's already killing it. She's already ranked, I think, number 6 on the team for the fastest growing team in the company. But guys, let me tell you this real quick. How many of you guys are busy on the call? Raise your hands. If you guys are busy, if you think you're busy, raise your hands. All right, real quick. She does 80 plus transactions a year. Anybody do about 80 plus transactions a year right now on the call? No, is that pretty busy? She's a wife, a mom, and a grandmom, right? So she helps her whole family. So could you agree she's pretty busy? And in the cracks of her schedule, she got involved in business. And the reason why she got involved in business was to have time, not only with her husband, but have time with her family, get to spend time. Because could you agree, real estate, which she does in real estate, 80 transactions a year takes a lot out of her, right or wrong. It keeps her away from the family. All those miles driving around, doing what she's doing. There's less family time and more client time, if that makes sense. All right. So, I'll hear from her, and, her and Michael Eric will talk at 12 o'clock at night and say, man, I'm tired. You don't understand. I work so hard. And, we have her on the call here today. Not only did she go regional director this month, she already is climbing through the ranks of regional director. I know Monty's not happy about it because she's like, well, you already beat Stephanie to regional director, but you're about to beat me in production. That's not going to happen. This is crazy. So they got a little friendly competition going on. But guys, she has 30. I want to say this real quick. She has 30 years of experience in this industry. I have 7. She's forgotten more about network marketing than I know. So she's a great person to learn from, because could you agree, a 30-year mindset is a lot better than a 7-year mindset, right or wrong? 30 years of anything is a lot better than 7 years of anything, yes or no? And she's blowing through the ranks of the company. She's killing it right now. That's none other than our very own regional director, Ms. Denise Blevins. Denise, the call is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited, to be here, be part of this. Okay. So, and it's a choice. That's the thing about it. We are choosing, all of us are choosing to be here, this morning, when we could be doing, anything else. And thank you very much for your attendance. First of all, let me thank Harsh. I'll tell you what, I have a ton of respect, for you, the leaders on, this call. The presentation was awesome, Joe. Breaking it down, learning how to get customers and learning how to build a team, and and now your mindset. I've been a realtor for almost 27 years. When I looked at this back in December, it just made perfect sense to me, and so I jumped on board. And it's all about mindset. Honestly, it's all about what you put your mind to, you can do, you can achieve it. And so I just made a few notes, and got my own mind to teach this, to actually just to share, and your mindset can actually make you, or it can break you. Okay, so whether network marketing is your primary or your secondary focus, you can achieve, you can actually be very successful in it. When you're working this business, and you don't have to work it 24/7. Okay, you don't have to work it 24/7. But when you are working it, be in the right mindset and be focused on doing it. I say there's people within 3, 4, 5 feet of me, they have a need. If you focus on other people and take an interest in them, you will be successful, because that's what life to me is about. Whether but if you help someone else, I've always heard, if you help someone else get what they want, you get what you want. It comes back to you tenfold, and I truly believe that. So one of the things that I think about a lot is who are you hanging around? Who are you with? Are you with people that are tearing you down, that they they don't, they see you as you, just like Harsh said, they see you as you. So what you want to do is you want to actually invest your time, with people who will not let you play small. Okay. people that will coach you to be the best that you can be, people that will push you, people that will challenge you, because, and I'll tell you, there's some of the most, there's some of the greatest people, in this team and in this company that, I have met that, want you to succeed, that want to invest in you. So you should be willing to, allow that, open yourself up to that, because, this is the thing. People hide from the world. I'm guilty. I do the same thing. That's a fact. People will hide. They're afraid of success sometimes. And I'm one of them, but no one is stopping you but you. That's the thing. And the fact actually, life does get in the way. Okay. And before you know it, a year's gone. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Investing in yourself, is the most critical thing that you can do, not just in this business, but in life, because you are worth it. You are worth taking the time and investing in yourself. So, there's just, there's just so much, I will give you a few pointers. Basically is, hang around the right people. Okay. So I've heard the things, people say, we are the average of the five people we hang around with. So think about who you personally hang around with. So if you're hanging around with 9 broke people, you're the 10th. That's the kind of a reality sometimes. So the second thing, become a lifelong learner. I have always had an interest in learning, and I read, I listen to positive things, I have so many books, when my husband and I actually would, when we visit the bookstore, okay, and I like to hold books and read books rather than, read them, or listen to them. But when we go to the bookstore, he's buying, different books, and I'm buying, as he calls them, self-help books. Okay. I'm investing in me. I always have. And he's like, why are you buying that? Why don't you buy this? Why don't you, I like that kind of stuff. I like feeding my mind with positive things and with things that I can, not only help myself, but help others with. So be a lifelong learner. Okay. And the more you'll learn more about yourself when you're helping others. You will learn more about yourself. One of the most important things is overcoming your limited beliefs, because when we tell ourselves certain things, we begin to believe them. But, don't make excuses, because that's what's stopping you. It's not, and you let influences, come from outside. So, just focus on, the doing positive things or listening to positive things. Now, Henry Ford, I like this quote from him. He says, whether you think you can or you cannot, you're right. So that, is powerful. So your self-talk, what you put in your mind, does matter. And, who's your support system? Who's supporting you? You have to develop a winning mindset. The people close to you, are they building you up? Like I said, you have a built-in system here. You have a built-in support system here, with this group and with this company. I've never had that, the type of support system in over 30 years in the network marketing industry. This is honestly the best team that I have been a part of. So one thing is, you want to develop good habits. Okay. Examine, find somebody who is successful and copy them. I like what Monty said about, we can rob and duplicate, here we can do that. We can do that. So that's awesome. The successful people, follow them. Okay. Learn their daily habits. What are they doing? Me, I can tell you how many hours, a week that I work, to be honest with you, and that I focus, on real estate. But whenever I'm doing real estate, I'm focused on real estate. Last year, I did close 97 transactions. And I think back now, how in the world did I do that? I don't know. I don't know. I just focused on it and got it done. But, getting my time back is important to me. And, you know, I always, think back about, what do you want people to remember you for? And you have a date that you were born and a date that you die. In between is the dash. And there's a story about that. And I don't know exactly what the story is, but that was powerful to me. So, people are going to remember you for what you did during the dash. But let me say this, just find people who want to see you succeed. I mean, I'm telling you what, there's just, this team wants to see each and every one of you succeed. I mean, I'm so excited, to have, everybody on here. I'm especially excited though to have my, some team members on here. Danielle, haha, I'm so excited that you made the first promotion this morning. Henry, I'm super excited that you're here as well. And, Michael, thank you for everything. But let me talk about one thing here. Okay. I'm going to share my screen, which, just going to go over some things, but I just wanted to share that, with you as well. And I hope I'm not taking too long. Okay. This is the hardest part of the job, you guys. Okay. Mindset. Okay. So when you are talking, to someone, sorting is fun, professional sort and amateur sell and convince. So sorting is fun and convincing is draining. So when I'm talking with someone, I just, simply say, do you look for other ways of making money? Their answer is going to be yes or no, or maybe, and, follow the script, be a professional, listen, sort, and move on. You don't have to try to convince them. Convincing really is draining. Have you ever convinced your teenager to go somewhere, or, a partner who doesn't want to go to a particular place? Not that they don't want to be with you, but they don't want to go a certain place. That's very draining and very exhausting. So remember, a no may not be a no forever. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting next. So just move on. Okay. So there is, ACN is the same for everybody. That's one of the things I love about this company. It is the same for each one of us. We all start out the same. So the company is the exact same thing for each one of us. The services, identical. Okay. The only thing that is different is you. When you realize that and you start working on you and you start investing in you, great things start to happen. So, just, be mindful of what you are putting in your brain, be mindful about who you're hanging out with, what you're reading. It's so important, for your mindset. So let me say this, you want to build your belief. Okay. So there are 4 steps to success in ACN, and literally there are only 4 success steps. So the first one is to attend a quick start training. Thank you for being here. You're here. Hooray. That's awesome. It's absolutely exciting. Number 2, get customer qualified and host a Zoom. That's really important to launch your business. It's the most critical thing to launch your business, and to keep doing that. Okay. Keep hosting those Zooms, keep inviting people, keep talking to people. You say, well, I don't know that many people. I can tell you over the last 30 plus years, I have heard every excuse there is. I don't know that, I have heard a new one lately, because I've heard them in the past. I'm not, I don't know very many people. Yes, you do. Truly, you do know a lot of people, because there's a list. We can help you remember. Okay. We have a list, or a memory jogger. Once you're customer qualified, you can attend the Friday night leadership class. That is powerful. That's a little more learning and a little more, crack in the door to just building more belief for you. And then attend the event. I can tell you that there is I won't miss an event, and here's why. When I've been with any company, you know, events, I've heard events are critical, events are critical, events are go learn more, you know, you can't learn what you can learn, you know, by attending other things, what you can learn and the feeling that you get, you know, at an event. Your business goes from here, from your brain, from your head to your heart. You know, when ACN gets in your heart, the first time that I went, oh my gosh, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm home. I'm home. This is definitely the company for me. But there's a national event actually that's August the 12th and the 3rd in Cleveland. The tickets are $29. Hey guys, I have gone to events that cost me several $100s, you know, just for the registration. And this is I can't believe whenever I learned that it was $29, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? This is crazy. This is really, it is such a exciting, and the people you meet, the leaders, you know, you hear from the top leaders in the company, the founders of the company. Nothing like going to an event. So, you know, again, Cleveland, August the 13th. It is very, very exciting. But I appreciate your time very much. And Harsh, I'm going to hand the call back to you.
Well, I appreciate you, Denise. Guys, that was our first time doing mindset. They didn't do a phenomenal job. That was our first time on a call on here today, speaking and, you know, making sure. How many guys are public speaking can be a little nerve wracking? Yes or no? That's our first time on a call, even though it's not public and it's on Zoom. Can we agree? It still has a lot of toll. So congratulations, Denise, for number one, just getting up there and doing it. I think you crushed it. So congratulations there on what you're doing. So guys,